From KQED News, I'm Queena Kim. There's a lot we don't know about what happened during the day-long standoff at the Yountville Veterans Home in Napa County. What we do know is that on Friday around 10:30 a.m., the Napa County Sheriff's Department alerted residents that gunshots were fired at the home. And later we heard that 3 hostages were taken by gunman Albert Wong, an Army veteran who served in the Afghanistan war. For a hostage situation is what we see in Hollywood movies and on television.
So it's not like on The Negotiator, the movie with Samuel Jackson.
That's Ramsey Jackson. He's the Northern Regional Representative for the California Association of Hostage Negotiators, and he's been doing this kind of work in the Bay Area for about a decade. He told KQED's Tiffany Kamhai that all that stuff you see in the movies, it really doesn't happen like that. She joins us now. Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Queena. Yeah, he says it's really nothing like that.
Okay, so let's drill into this. In the movies, there's always one negotiator who drives up to the scene and almost immediately starts talking to the hostage taker.
Right, there's always that kind of lone wolf character. But in real life, Jackson says there's typically a team of people. And just to be clear, Jackson was not one of the negotiators in Yountville. But he says a negotiation team can spend hours before making contact, and what they're doing in that time is gathering intelligence on the hostage taker and strategizing on how to build a rapport with their subject.
How can I get this person to trust me so that we can do whatever negotiations we need, be it trades or releases of hostages or surrenders? But if a person doesn't trust the negotiator that they're speaking with, it's an uphill battle for the entire team.
Okay, so on Friday, we were all waiting to hear updates, but nothing really meaningful was told to us. And that's also very different from Hollywood, where TV crews always seem to know what's going on, and they're almost playing this role in helping communicate with the hostage taker.
Yeah, so Jackson says there are really no hard and fast rules when it comes to alerting the media about what's going on. But generally, you never get the media involved in any way in the negotiation.
You're not our concern at all. My conversation with somebody, it's supposed to be in confidence. So then if I go out here and I start reporting this is what's happening, I lose confidence from my subject.
So could it be that the negotiators at Yountville did make contact and they didn't tell the media?
Okay, so with the caveat that we have no idea what happened inside there, Jackson says, in general, yes, negotiators could make the decision to keep everyone, including the media, in the dark. Because he says, unlike in the movies, there are real lives at stake. So they're not going to take any chances and lose control of the negotiation with the subject.
Okay, so one last question. In the movies, we always see these high-tech gadgets that hostage negotiators use, like those covert cameras that they thread through some air conditioning vent to get a look at what's happening. Are those things actually used in real-life hostage situations?
Well, Jackson says that's another thing that can be played up in Hollywood. And really what it all comes down to with a lot of police departments is how much money they have for these flashy resources.
When you're watching a movie, who are you watching? LAPD, NYPD. These are huge departments with tons of money. But this is Napa. These gadgets cost money, and they get it from taxpayer dollars. So all these wonderful things, I'm sure they're out there, covert, audio and video and all sorts of things. But each department has a budget, and they have to buy the things that are most important.
And in the case of the Yountville standoff, authorities said they tried contacting the gunman through some pretty basic methods like cell phones and landline telephones at the veterans' home.
That's KQED's Tiffany Kamhai. Find more of our coverage on the Yountville attack online. We're at kqednews.org, and I'm Queena Kim.